Welcome to the G.O.A.T Podcast, a weekly sports podcast for kids by kids, where it's all sports all the time. I'm your host, Saki. Welcome to this week's show for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. This is a special episode. This is our 10th episode, and it had only been possible because of all your love, support, and comments. I hope you keep listening, and if you haven't subscribed already to the podcast, please subscribe. Thank you. It's Divisional round for the NFL. For this weekend, we'll be covering everything that's happened and important plays from the Divisional round. Cam Taylor-Britt seals the game for the Cincinnati Bengals with a game-winning interception in the second half. The Kansas City Chiefs' Patrick Mahomes was injured in the middle of the first half, but luckily he came back and put on a show against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Eagles destroyed the Giants with another star QB injured. Jalen injured his right shoulder, but is expected to play in the next game. Bobby Gold of the San Francisco 49ers sealed 49ers win to go to the next round. In hockey news, Australia secures a spot in the FIH semifinals in a nail-biter against Spain, 4-3. New Zealand loses to Belgium despite win over India in crossover matches in penalty shootouts. Germany destroyed France in crossover match 4-1. The stage is set for the semifinals this weekend. Australia plays Germany, and as a repeat of the 2018 finals, 2018 runner-up, the Netherlands, play the defending champion, Belgium. Australian Open news. Number 3, Stefanos Tsitsipas is into the semifinals with win over Jiří Lečeka. Elena Rybakina takes down number 1, Iga Swiatek in the 4th round of the Women's Australian Open. Karen Khachanov is ready to take down Tsitsipas in the semifinals. Coming back to cricket. In the India vs. New Zealand series, India washes out New Zealand 3-0 in the ODI. India take top ranking in ODIs. Women's Tri-Series is happening and India is 2-0 after defeating West Indies by 56 runs. Other exciting news. The Women's Premier League has been created with 5 franchises: Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, and Lucknow. Nearing the epic conclusion to the first ever ICC Under-19 Women's Cricket World Cup. Semifinals are here with everyone's favorite teams in the mix. India plays New Zealand in the first, and England plays Australia. A huge shout out to the USA U19 Women's team. The young team put in so much heart in all their matches. We are very proud of them. Looking at NBA this week. Lebron James makes history to be the only player to score 40 points versus all 30 teams. Bam Adebayo drops 30 in Miami Heat win. Julius Randle continues to impress with 5 3-pointers in a 17-point first quarter for him. Next is the GOAT of the Week, where we look at the greatest of all times in sports. This week's GOAT is Muhammed Ali. Muhammad Ali is considered one of the greatest boxers of all time. He was larger-than-life character, both on and off the ring. He is 3-time heavyweight champion. He won the heavyweight title in 1964 by defeating Sonny Liston, and then successfully defended it against a number of challengers, including George Foreman and Joe Frazier. He regained the title in 1974 and 1978. Ali held the title of heavyweight championship for the longest period of time, for 3 reigns and a total of 4,210 days. Ali also won the light heavyweight gold medal at the 1960 Olympics in Rome. He was known for his unique fighting style, which combined speed, power, and intelligence. His professional record of 56 wins, 37 by knockout, and only 5 losses is considered one of the most impressive in the sport. He used his quick footwork and hand speed to evade his opponent's punches while delivering his own powerful blows. Ali was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, becoming one of the first fighters to be inducted. Ali's impact extends beyond his performances in the ring. He was also a figure of political and social importance outside of the sport, known for his stance against the Vietnam War and his promotion of civil rights and racial equality. Unfortunately, Ali got afflicted with Parkinson's disease later in life. Ali used his fame and wealth to support various charitable causes and organizations, such as Muhammed Ali Parkinson's Center, which helps people living with the Parkinson's disease and their families. Ali was also known for his quick wit and clever use of language. His quote, "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, the hands can't hit what the eyes can't see," is ever so memorable. This was later used in one of my favorite movies, Cars, as "Float like a beamer, sting like a Cadillac." He was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, ranked as the greatest athlete of the 20th century by Sports Illustrated. Gather all your friends and frenemies for the GOAT Weekly Sports Quiz. We all know a lot about sports, but do we know the names of the arenas they're played in? Where is a boxing match played? A ring. Where is field hockey played? A pitch. Which sport is played on a tatami? Karate. Where is the track cycling race held? The velodrome. What sport is played on a pommel horse? Gymnastics. This week's shoutouts. Coach Allison's 4th grade Redmond Mustangs won 2 amazing games of basketball this weekend to move to the 2nd spot in the ETL standings. Also, to a huge shout out to Kirkland's EUC 7th grade girls basketball team to have clinched the runner-up spot in the New Year's Classic tournament. And that's our show. Thank you for listening to the G.O.A.T Sports Podcast. Expect a new episode weekly in your favorite podcast app. And please do not forget to subscribe. Do leave your comments and ratings for our show. If you would like your team to be featured in our weekly shoutouts or any other comments, please reach us by email at the G.O.A.T Kids Sports Podcast at gmail.com or at G.O.A.T Sportscast on Twitter. Please visit the GOATsportspodcast.com for show notes. See you next week. Where is the tricycling magazine?